Okay, guys, I have some exciting news for you. We now have the VC4000S, dependable, solid state craftsmanship. This is like pretty much the best machine that I've ever worked with when it comes to the single tank systems on the market. So it's the VC4000S. This is a machine I personally utilized in the contracting field many, many years ago, and I've had it for several years. And when I was done using it, I actually sold it for about $400 used. Well beat up, well used, working like a rock star. It still worked great. So this machine is very, very dependable in the long term. Now, this machine is an ideal entry-level vapor steam cleaner. It's got dry vapor steam. It's got hot water injection. It's super portable. Works on 120 volts, pretty much anywhere. Your mom's house, the bakery, as I always say, and or your generator. It works off of a 15 amp circuit. It only draws 1600 watts, so it is phenomenal. It has a huge, I believe one of the largest boilers in the industry, a huge 4-liter capacity boiler. And this means you can run on flat out, highest possible pressures for about an hour, all out, as hard as you want. Or if you turn it down to low, you can about a 4-hour runtime. And I'm talking about non-stop. That's amazing for a single tank system. So you get a lot of runtime in this system. And you have the ability to flip on that button on demand and do hot water injection for that stubborn, sticky stuff that just might not come off the dry steam. Now, single tank systems, the thing I like about single tank systems is they put out a drier steam than continuous fill systems. Now, I know I'm going to get some pushback from somebody, but listen, I've been doing this forever, and I have not seen an exception to that rule. And my only explanation of that is this. As you use a single tank system, the water boils, and it gets further and further away from the output, the steam output, the steam chamber, which is on the top of a boiler system. It has to be on the top. Makes sense. Water boils, the gases rise, and it comes out. So as that water gets further away from that output port, the amount of bubble splashes as the water's rapidly boiling, the little bubbles that are splashing up that hit that tube and come out the tip get less and less and less. So as you get down to 25% less than full, down to the 50% mark, and so on and so forth, it gets drier and drier. So it's really remarkable dry steam. So if you have a special application that wants super dry steam, this is the system for you. A nice single tank system, $795. Works great in the auto detail business. You could use it for electrical components. Make sure you disconnect and you're careful with what you're doing, and how you use that and utilize that when it comes to electrical stuff. You don't want to ruin something. Use it at your own risk. So I'm excited to offer this to you guys. It's a great full commercial industrial machine. It's designed for commercial users. It's a stainless steel body, stainless steel boiler, ruggedly dependable, and made that way on purpose. And another bonus too is if you already own a Vapor Rhino or plan to buy a Vapor Rhino in the near future, the accessories, most of them, not all of them, but most of them, like the nozzles, the large floor brush, the extension poles, and so on, fit the Rhino tips. So, I mean, you can put all that stuff, all those little accessories in one big pile in your garage or your bay or in your truck and not worry about which one's going to fit which. The only thing that won't fit is the steam hose. The steam hoses are unique for the two different machines, but the nozzles and the guns are going to work the same. Okay, so really, really good system. Very excited about this. This $795 price point is really huge. It's really huge for a machine of this size and this quality. And another thing about the hot water injection, there's no doubt in my mind, listen, I've been working with steam for the better part of forever, okay? It's been going on a long time. It was back in the early 90s, I guess it was, when I was using, the first time I was using steamers, and one of my first jobs was in the World Trade Center. We had to clean some bathrooms up in there, and we're on our hands and knees with a little 3-liter system. Much like this, it was the precursor to this, the 3-liter system. So back to my original point was, I would never buy a vapor steam cleaner without a hot water injection system, bare minimum. I like the chemical injection systems like the Vapor Rhino and some of our other systems, but at bare minimum, you have to have a hot water injection system, and there are a lot of steamers on the market that only have vapor steam. Vapor steam is good to a point, but there are times you just need that extra moisture to rinse off or flush out an area where otherwise the dirt just doesn't want to move away the way you would like it to. So this system incorporates an on-demand hot water injection system, beautiful, full, well-rounded system. So anyway, I've been around steamers a long time, and this one, I really have a certain kind of love for it because it was one of my first steamers, and it performs so well for so long. And anyway, it's a great system, perfect for auto detailing, for janitorial work, all kinds of things. It's here, it's available for you today. It uses regular tap water. So great system. Available for you today. Come get it. Well, it's still here, guys. I don't know how long I'm going to keep these in stock. how many more we're going to get, or even if we're going to ever get more. All right, but right now they're $795, a great addition to your arsenal, a great backup machine, or a great full-time machine. You're thinking about that Vapor Rhino, you're just not sure, you don't have the money for it right now. Well, maybe you get the smaller machine now, you keep that business going, or you start that business. You learn to fall in love with steam, and then sooner or later you're going to know. You're just going to know in your heart you want the bigger system, because it's just going to be that much better than what you have here. But great little system. I love it. And if you want more information, visit us at vaporrino.com, VAPORRINO.com. That's VAPORRINO.com. And you can see all our systems there. You see the big Vapor Rhino, our pressure washer systems, our extractors, whatever you like, it's all there. So I appreciate you guys. Keep up the good work. Remember, you just gotta keep your nose to the grindstone. Work hard every day. You can live large, you can live well, but you can live free, but you got to work for it. All right. So we're trying to provide the best tools that we can find for the best prices that we can offer to you. And anyway, I thank you very much. I appreciate you guys, and we'll talk to you soon.